Located just outside of the University of Michigan stands a strong academic and athletic institution. Greenhills School, a private college preparatory school of no more than 519 students, is in the process of redefining its reputation as a soccer powerhouse. Coached by Lucian Popescu, the Greenhills men's soccer team are the defending Division IV state champions, 2016 state semifinalists, 2015 regional semifinalists, and have been district champions for the past 4 years. A team with such accolades is becoming more and more of a presence in the Michigan high school soccer scene. See what it takes to succeed as we go inside Greenhills Soccer.
Hold the contest, the ball, not to give 100%. Zach! Yes, sir. Good work.
The soccer team took on Lutheran North on October 2nd, 2018. The boys were looking to bounce back after not scoring against Orchard Lake St. Mary's, losing that game 3-0. Warm-ups were a go, and everyone was locked in. Zach Zimmerman went through his pregame ritual of warming up his goalie, Leo Freed. Warm-ups ended and the game was underway. In the early stages of the game, Greenhills was yet again on the attack, pushing for the first goal. Many of the players I interviewed expressed the importance of scoring first, playing with the lead rather than playing from behind. The boys definitely had chances to put the ball in the net, but they couldn't capitalize. Instead, it was their opponents who scored first, yet again. The boys would have to pull off a comeback in order to win, but this wasn't something that was new to them. At the half, they were down 1-0. Tom Ward ran the senior night ceremony.
Coach Popescu asked me to do some senior night ceremonies for the class of 2019. This class in their 3 years up until this year has won a conference championship, 3 district championships, 2 regional championships, and a state championship. So we're gonna honor the seniors here. I'm gonna call them out one at a time. And then we'll line up on this side, guys. So first, Harrison Chu. Neil Basaj with his parents Raj and Sandy. Juan Jun and June. Evan DeRose with his parents Elizabeth and Chris. Leo Freed and his parents Dahlia and Aaron. Robert Keller with his parents Robert and Janet. Tom Rondeau with his parents Bob and Kathy. And Zach Zimmerman with his parents Perry and Jonathan. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, the Greenhills class of 2019.
When the game resumed, the offense came alive. The boys were doing everything right. They just had to put the ball in the net. But when the momentum swung, Lutheran always capitalized. The boys were down 2-0. One more goal by Lutheran would most likely put the game out of reach. The next goal was the most important one. Zimmerman netted the first goal, cutting the lead in half. With opponents on their heels, the boys kept up the pressure. tying it at 2. Yet again, the boys kept the pressure up. The goals energized the team, and they could feel the opponents slipping. Ryan Keenan scored, putting the boys up 3-2. Playing with the lead rather than playing from behind, the boys had to hang on for 10 minutes.
Get up there, Hills. You gotta go get it.
Greenhills would hang on the win 3-2, capping off a great senior night. There are many fans that came out to the game because of the G8 Spirit Club, and the team made sure to appreciate them. Their coach made sure to express his
We
appreciation
were
too.
behind, but doesn't matter. We played well in both halves. 3-4 games right now in a row when we played well. So we should continue this trend. Create a lot of chances, score 3 goals. We didn't score 3 goals for a while. So we gotta keep moving in the right direction. Practice tomorrow. Pick some things, tweak some things, and continue to get better for the playoffs. All right, awesome, congrats. This was an important day. Got a third in the league, winning this game. Senior night, so you honor the senior night with a great win. So congrats everybody, good job. Well done.
All right, so I'm back here with Zach Zimmerman for the second interview. So looking back on the game against Lutheran North, you guys were off to a bad start, obviously, and it started to look like a repeat of the Orchard Lake game. But how did you guys collect yourself after you went down 2-0?
I mean, it was senior night, so none of the senior guys wanted to lose, and there's a lot of us in the starting lineup. So I mean, going down 2-0 is definitely tough, but we were all sort of fueled before the game, and none of us wanted to. I mean, we'd gone through a streak of losing 4 consecutive league games, and we wanted to snap that and get a good start going towards playoffs. And it was also nice to have a big crowd out there that was supportive throughout the game. And after the first goal, they were definitely exciting and pumped us up more so, and momentum just carried us to a victory in the end.
So yeah, against Orchard Lake, you guys were shut out, but this time you scored 3 goals. So what changed? How did you finally get the offense going?
Yeah, I think we did a better job moving off the ball on our first goal, or I think actually on my second goal. Ryan got the ball and I made a run diagonally across the field and opened up more space. And I was able to get it in space and take 2 defenders on and eventually score the goal. But I think a lot of the time we play pretty congested up at the front and there's not a lot of space. So when Ryan's able to get the ball, or one of the wing midfielders are able to get the ball and turn and play someone down line, that's when our offense really starts to flourish.
All right, so here's your second goal. Could you tell us what was going through your mind when you had the ball?
All right, so I saw Ryan get the ball, and he actually had to beat one defender. I didn't know if he was going to get past him or not, so I made the run regardless, and he ended up getting past him, and he picked up his head, and he found me down the line. And the first thing I did was check my shoulder, and I saw that I had space. One defender was, I think, sitting a little bit. He might have been like inside the 18, a little bit.
Yeah, just like right here.
Yeah, a little bit inside the 18, and I did a scissor move and was able to get around him. And the second defender came, but I took a touch past him, and the goalie left the near post open. So that was really nice. It was pretty. The goalie definitely left too much of the net open. I don't think he positioned himself right, but I'll take a goal when I can get it.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. So last time we talked about rebounding after a loss, but obviously you guys won this time. What do you guys take away from a win going into playoffs, and also how do you feel about the postseason?
I mean, winning and gaining momentum going into postseason is obviously critical. As you saw last year, we were able to get some wins towards the end of our season and eventually win the state title. This year definitely hasn't been as successful, but I mean, everyone knows districts are a fresh start, and especially playing at home. I think our team feels very optimistic that we can do well in playoffs. Obviously, we have a couple guys injured, and a couple guys not coming back till the day before playoffs, but I think we feel confident as a team that we can do just as well as we did last year and make a deep run.
All right, cool. Thank you, Zach.
The two goal scorers headed back into the locker room feeling good about their team's performance. Being seniors, a win on Spirit Night was really important to them. However, what was more important was that their team was getting on track to make a run for back-to-back state championships, finally getting in the win column and breaking that losing streak that they started in the beginning of the year. A win couldn't come at a better time, building confidence that is necessary for a long playoff push. There was a whole different vibe to the team, inside Greenhills soccer.